Since the Industrial Revolution in the latter half of the 18th century, humankind has realized unprecedented prosperity through the sustained use of fossil fuels. On the other hand, global warming has become a worldwide problem. Today, we face the direct threat of climate change. So, what can we do to address this issue? The threat of climate change. This is no longer a threat of the distant future. The Arctic Ocean ice and glaciers are melting. Warming oceans are causing massive typhoons and flood tides. Desertification. Abnormal droughts. Forest fires caused by heat waves. Rapid changes in the climate are accelerating environmental damage. The main reason is global warming. It is caused by rising levels of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. Heat from the sun is reflected back into space by the surface of the Earth as infrared light. But greenhouse gases absorb this infrared light, resulting in the buildup of heat in the atmosphere. So, increased levels of these gases cause temperatures to rise. In 2015, countries around the world adopted the Paris Agreement, an international treaty on climate change. This is a groundbreaking agreement in which all countries, including developing countries, must set targets and strive to meet them. But they are insufficient to prevent global warming, even if all parties to the agreement achieve their targets. So, how has Japan been affected by climate change? Japan, too, has been affected by rising temperatures in the atmosphere and ocean. In recent years, more typhoons are maintaining their full power as they hit Japan, and there have been more cloudbursts. Rising sea level is causing greater damage during flood tides. And Japan is expected to lose 90% of its beaches due to erosion in the future. Temperatures, too, will rise above 35 degrees Celsius on more days in summer. This will increase the danger of heat stroke. In addition to urban heat islands, the average temperature in Kanagawa Prefecture has been rising steadily over the years. So, what can we do about this? To fight climate change, we must first stop global warming. This is called mitigation. To achieve it, it is important that we reduce CO2 emissions, avoid using fossil fuels as much as possible, and protect forests that absorb carbon dioxide. Kanagawa Prefecture is implementing measures to promote renewable energy such as solar power, promote the spread of EVs and energy-efficient homes, establish forests, and so on. We must also do adaptation. We must adapt our lifestyles and industries to the effects and changes brought about by climate change. Kanagawa Prefecture implements adaptation measures to minimize climate change-induced damages. For example, it takes precautionary measures against major natural disasters, provides support for agriculture, forestry, and fisheries industries, and promotes heat stroke prevention. To stop global warming, Kanagawa Prefecture announced plans to aim to become for a carbon-free society by 2050. The Kanagawa Climate Emergency Declaration was also announced to ensure a speedy response to the effects of climate change. Climate change will have a major impact on our lives. What will happen to our daily lives and around us when climate change advances further in future? What will you do to deal with the effect of climate change?